Yo, this is Only One Kenobi here, only one. It's a quick video, I'm going to try and keep it as short as I can. Just to let you know that Solo is out on DVD and I've bought myself a copy. And if you get it in the UK at Sainsburys, you get a free book with it. If you don't know that already, check that out. It's a junior novel. I think they were doing the same deal for The Last Jedi, but I had already bought a copy from somewhere else, so I didn't get the free book. But it's, you know, it's a junior novel, but it's just nice to get something free, isn't it? So that's really good. So let's just talk about the film itself. Though I liked it in May when I saw it, and I was satisfied. I love it now. I love it very much. I like this film a lot, and I feel quite sad at the minute because, you know, to see how low it scores on Rotten Tomatoes, potatoes, let's call the whole thing off. It's just sad to see how poor it's done in the figures. Not these figures, but in numbers, you know, statistics, whatever. It's really sad. I'm also guilty of the fact that I only went to see it once in the cinema. Not that you have to go and see a film twice, but every other Star Wars film that has been released I've seen twice in the cinema. I didn't see that twice. I don't know why. I just didn't. But anyway, in fact, I actually at the time didn't want to go and see it at all. By that I mean I wasn't, you know, eager and running out to watch it. When The Force Awakens came out and when Last Jedi came out, I was like, I've got to go as soon as I can. But with this, I was like, yeah, okay, I'll go. But it was great. I was pleasantly surprised in the cinema, and I tell you what, it has risen in my estimation now watching it now, and that's partly because I've only seen it once, I guess, and that's my second viewing. And I tell you what, it's fantastic. It's a really good film. Don't get me started on the boycotters. I'm still quite angry about the so-called boycotters and who the hell they think they are and what they've done, the potential damage they've done to, well, not really, because Disney are always going to make a lot of money, but I just think that this deserved a little bit more respect, really, and a little bit more kudos, especially from the critics. I don't want to talk about The Last Jedi now. I mean, I do have issues with the film, just certain things, like it hasn't massively grown on me, and guess what I'm doing? I'm bloody talking about The Last Jedi, and I said I wasn't going to do this, but I'll just say quickly that when I watch it, even now, I sort of watch it on two levels. I mean, I don't hate it, but certain things I'll see and I'll think, oh, that's cool. And then it'll be like lightsaber toss, you know, pranking, okay, I'll hold, all that garbage. I just think, oh no, why did they do that? You know, it's just... Anyway, I'm not really a massive fan of The Last Jedi, I have to say, but this kicked ass. It kicked ass. It did what Rogue One did. When I saw Rogue One in the cinema, it really blew me away. This one I didn't think was as mesmerising as Rogue One. I thought this was a bit more middle of the road, but I tell you what, no, it has got an edge. I love the certain aspects of danger in there, you know, it's gangsters and all that thing, it's really good. Gangland stuff, you know. And it's visually dark as well, I don't mind that. I know that Cy Finch, g'day Cy, isn't a fan of the lighting of the film, but I like it, it gives it an air of mystery. But yeah, people will say that things like Rogue One are fan service, but for God's sake, it's a Star Wars film, and if you're not making it for Star Wars fans, who the hell else are you making it for? Batman fans? No. No, it's got to be for Star Wars fans, hasn't it? And obviously, going back to The Last Jedi, that did a few things that messed around with a few people's logic, you know, it messed with the formula. Like the lightsaber toss, it just... I'll never get over that. I really did not like that lightsaber toss. It was crap. Just, it was horrible. It still hasn't grown on me. I've got to stop talking about The Last Jedi now. I'll talk about this. This is a really good, fun to watch film, and the casting is awesome in it. I love this fella, is fantastic. Alden Ehrenreich, brilliant. Donald Glover, I've said before and I'll say it again, he's great, even though Mr. Plinkett on Half in the Bag, Red Letter Media, one of his mates was saying how they thought it was like they weren't impressed with him just doing an impersonation of Lando. Well, I know you should be your own character, but if you can't impersonate or give your own interpretation of a character, which is like basically an impression, I mean, what else are you going to do? He's playing Lando Calrissian, so it's bound to reflect the original Lando. Anyway, that was his opinion. But I thought he was a fresh and original take on the character, a bit like he was of doing Han. Kira, I like Kira a lot. Woody Harrelson's ace. I think that's a great idea to have him in it. The fact that he is in it, Woody Harrelson, and then you've got Ron Howard who directed it, and we all know that Ron Howard directed, or you might not know, he directed American Graffiti, which is George Lucas's one of his first ever films. It means that Ron Howard is just part of the fabric and the original DNA of the whole Star Wars empire, you know. And even Ron Howard himself, I've seen him in a documentary about Star Wars, and he said that he went to see it once. I think he said something like, "I went with my wife or my girlfriend, whatever she was at the time. I think it was his wife actually. We stood in line, we watched it, we loved it, we looked at each other, and we got back in line to watch it again, or something like that." So, yeah, he's part of it all, isn't he, Ron Howard? I love that. So great choice of director. I don't know the ins and outs if he directed it before him or whatever, but I'm really happy with it. It's really good, and it's just fantastic. So if you haven't seen it already, go and watch it one way or another. You might have missed it in the cinema, but you can still watch it on DVD. And that's all I really wanted to say about that. Leave your comments. What did you think about it? How do you think it scales in the whole scheme of things? I must do a video where I rank all the movies from 1 to 10, is it now? I'll put them in order one way or another. I was thinking of doing 2 videos. One video I was going to do my cinematic reaction to these things, and then the other one was actually how I grade it as an actual quality film or not. Anyway, I'll do that at some point soon. Thank you for watching. This is Only One Kenobi. Only One, out.